Hello again and welcome to another Bryce talk show episode, and today we got an interesting discussion here, and I think this is something that some of you may like, and we're talking about the new sound effects generator that ElevenLabs has created over a few weeks ago or a month ago, and I think it'll be interesting to discuss, and it's got a lot of stuff in there that I want to talk about regarding it. If you enjoyed these videos, as always, subscribe for more, and thanks for those who always have done. Now let's continue with this episode. So, ElevenLabs has recently made this new sound effects generator, and I was actually notified this by email, when they would make something new. And they said they made this sound effects generator, and you can click here, go to your account, and log in and try it. And I'd say it's got a pretty interesting use for it. So let me just explain for those who may not know exactly what it's about. So, all you do is think about how the AI chatbots work. It's a prompt. All you gotta do is put in a prompt, go in the form field and enter your prompt of what you want sound generated, and once you do that, it will then generate your sound effect that you want. It will generate up to 5 samples of different sounds that are based on what you typed. So they'll give you 5 generations of sounds that it made, and you can see which one you like, or you could download them all, whatever you want. So now there's a downside here about this. Only one thing: this portion isn't accessible a lot for most of the screen readers out there, like Apple VoiceOver and JAWS for Windows and all this stuff. It doesn't really work. Now, I had done tests with NVDA, and I can say that it does work somewhat. Now, here's what you're going to have to do. So, as you hear generation 1 through 5, there are 2 little clickables that you'll have to click on. One will play the file, and one will download it. So, generation 1, you down arrow, one will play, and one will download it. Same for all the others. So, there won't be a way for you to use it if you use something else like VoiceOver or anything else. Of course, I did reply back to that email saying, hey, we got something going wrong with it, that it doesn't work with most screen readers. But they did say that it's in their alpha stage. They just put this out. They're still testing it. They're still doing some stuff. So I said, oh, okay. Well, and then I got some feedback, and so I said, well, some of this stuff doesn't work. The compatibility, the accessibility with it is clunky for some, and of course it could always use a little tweaking. And I sent that out, because I wanted them to know about this, that there's a problem with it. Now, in a minute, I'm going to play a couple samples of the sounds that I've generated. But before I do so, I'm going to explain a little bit about what those sounds are. I generated a couple of sounds of, explosions with debris, a bomb going off, power lines blowing up, sound of fireworks. Oh yeah, another idea that came up to me: people partying at a club with music in the background. I came up with that one. So, and of course teleportation. I would say make a sound of someone getting teleported, like teleportation, like something cool like that. So, now that I said that, I'm going to play some samples that I've generated using this tool, and then we'll discuss. Alright, now that you've heard these samples, let me just say quick few things before we go. First of all, I think that's pretty good for most of. A lot of them do. And, of course, there may be some you don't like that didn't do well. That's why they have five samples that you could use, 5 little things you can do that are based off of what you entered, and then generate it, and you can download them all. So that's pretty good. And I could see this, as another way for like someone else to compete. Like, imagine somebody else trying to do the same thing. And if this thing really takes off, like let's say you're a creator online, or you do movies, or you do some other stuff, there's no way, you don't need to look for sound effects online to download. You know why? Because you have this now. Now imagine you're doing a TV show, or a movie, or you're just an online creator, and looking for any kind of sound effect. This thing could be what you're looking for, because they've got all this stuff now that you can do. And I think it's pretty cool that they've done this, because knowing how much AI has transformed over the past year, especially 2023, which was the kickoff year for AI. I mean, we've had AI stuff before then, but really the year that started everything for a lot of this AI stuff was last year. Really. When you think about ChatGPT and all this stuff, and now 2024 you got Suno.ai, which is a music prompt editor where you type a prompt and it generates a song with the prompt you entered in. And with this is no different. It generates sound effects, and it could have music in the background, like when I put Partying in a Club with music in the background, which you just heard. And also does pretty good with doing like fireworks, because I had that fireworks sound with because I wanted to make a sound of fireworks being let off. So yeah, so I got all these sounds of like fireworks going off, and that was pretty cool. So basically, I could see this being another thing. Like, once this thing really does take off, it would be interesting to see what this thing could be used for. I'm definitely thinking it could be used movies and TV, and like I said, creators online. But there's definitely use for that. And I'm not sure if this is only for the ElevenLabs subscribers, like who are subscribed to the subscription. I'm not sure if it's only for that or for free users that can access it. I'm not sure. Although I use it, I'm subscribed to them and I got a subscription, so. But I'm not sure if it's only if free accounts can't use it, because I don't know. So that's something you'll have to try out yourself. But I will, though, link the sound effects generator portion of the site in the description, so if you got an account, go on there and try it out and see what you can get. Because, it's pretty cool what they have now, and, I think this will do just well. As long as they continue to tweak it and, continue making it better than what it is now. And change it and make it even better. And definitely improve more accessibility for those non-sighted folks. But besides all that, really, I think it's really good, because they have all this stuff you can do with it. And I'll definitely be using it more, and of course I always use ElevenLabs for other stuff, but this will be something that I'll also be using. So go on and see if you can make something with it. But anyway, I think this will be it for the short Bryce Talk Show episode, because there's not too much to say about this, but It is pretty good. I think it'll be great, and if you enjoyed this, then definitely subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot of stuff coming, and thanks to those who have subscribed, because we've got plenty of great stuff to show you, and more Bryce talk shows like these coming in the future. So why don't you subscribe and share this content too? Sharing is caring, and it makes things work with the algorithms. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.